Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Look at what I have here. I've got the Starlink system. Guys, if you don't know what this is or you're curious about it, you're going to want to stay tuned on this video. I'm going to share with you how I got it, how much it costs, why I switched from Spectrum Internet to Starlink. We'll go through the whole setup process and all that in today's video, and then we'll do some speed tests between both. I kept my Spectrum service going while I set this up so I could really test the difference between the two. We're going to have some fun, guys. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna test out the Starlink service today, but really quickly, I just wanna share with you why I switched. Spectrum has been getting slower and slower out here. Now, I know I live in a remote area, and that causes some problems. Even though I pay for the Gigablast service, half the time it's either not working or I'm getting just a really slow speed, and I'm buffering. And since I stream everything, buffering is no good. That means I have no TV, no movies, nothing. So I wanted to come up with a solution, and being that I'm in a very remote location, satellite is typically the way people go, but most of them are very slow. Starlink is considered one of the faster ones. Now, there's a few different plans you can choose. You got the business, residential, and roam. I don't have an RV or any way of transporting it, so there's no reason for me to have roam. So I went with the residential plan, which is $120 a month. You buy the equipment, you can install it yourself, or you can have them professionally install it. And so in today's video, I'm going to have them professionally install it. So we'll talk about that, what it costs and all that. And I'll film the whole thing so you can see the whole process. And the reason I'm having them do it instead of me is because I want it on the roof. I want it to be mounted in a location that is ideal. And I'm getting too old to be climbing on roofs. So I want to make sure I get the best signal possible. But I'm going to set up the internal part. So I'm going to set up the modem. Then we're going to do the speed test. And we're going to do the quality test. We're going to do all of that in today's video, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So really quickly, let's get on the internet and I'll show you how I ordered it. It was a very easy process to order it. All right, so all you have to do is just go to starlink.com. You got a few different choices. You've got your residential, which is what I did. You've got roam if you are on the go, and then boats if you are wanting connection on water. It does also have a business option right up here. So all you have to do is just type in your service address right here, or you can view availability and speeds right here on a map. So let's look at the map. So if you go on your map, you can actually select your area. Say I'm in the Denver area. It is available right now. So you just put in your street address and you can order it. And literally, that's all you have to do. It is $499 for the Starlink kit right now. Now, if you want it to be installed, it's another just under $200. My total cost for the whole installation was just over $700. And that includes everything to install it. So let's get out there, let's install it and check it out. All right guys, so I'm outside here. So good news and bad news. The good news is obviously I have the equipment, as you could tell from the intro. Bad news is the installers canceled on me and said they can't come out for a few days because they're busy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the install myself. I knew I could do it. I just didn't want to get up there on the roof. But I'll go ahead and do the setup for you guys. It's actually a good thing because now I'll do the unboxing and everything too in the video so you can kind of see what to expect when you get the package. So it comes in a little box like this. So let's just open it right up and check it out. So it's got little pull tabs on the side here. So if I actually followed the instructions, I would know all I have to do is just pull these. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Apple products. And same on this side. This one pulls in the opposite direction. All right. There's another tab right over here. Just pull that. Probably makes it a lot easier. There we go. Get rid of these and let's see what we get inside the package. So pretty simple. It looks like we get a satellite. So this is your satellite panel right here. So this is what I'm going to position up on the roof right up here next to that old satellite dish from way back in the day. So I'm going to go ahead and set this guy up. And it looks like it locks this way, kind of at this angle, so it's a strange angle. Oh, this is just the instructions. So this is the actual panel here. And it gives you little instructions on how to do it and a little app. You will need the app to set this up. That is one thing that it says everywhere on the web when you get it. Now inside the box here, and I want to show this to you because it's actually pretty well packaged. Very simplistic look, as you can tell here. You got power cords, you have the Ethernet cords here, and you've got the little router unit right here. It's a little modem router. It's pretty nice, really cool looking. And then right here you've got your base for your power station here. Interesting. And then you got your power cord, and this is the cable here. I am curious to see how long of a cable this is. I may have to do an extender because I'll be running it down the side of the house, and it's a couple stories up there. So I probably have to do an extension on this one, but pretty nice little cord, really thick. I don't know what the gauge is on it, but pretty nice. And then you got another little book here. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look at that, but that's what you get in the package. Pretty simple, guys. You got the little router here, unit here, modem, and then you have your power unit, power cord, this guy, and this is the magic right here. This is that satellite dish. So I'm going to get it set up now, and we'll go ahead and have some fun with it. We'll do some speed tests. We'll be able to do that today. You don't have to wait a few days until they can finally make it. So I'm probably just going to cancel that and do it myself. I'll just get the ladder out. You don't want to see it. I won't film that part, guys, but I will show you the setup, and I'll show you really quickly. I'll just do like a little speed test so you can check it out. But it'll be fun, guys. We're going to have fun on this video, and Starlink, I've been looking forward to this. I don't want to wait any longer, so we're doing it right now. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we are. I've already got it set up, guys. It only took 5 minutes to set this up. I couldn't believe it. I didn't need help. You don't need an installer unless you want to put it up on the roof, and that's the next step I'm going to do. But you don't even have to do that. I have it here on a pillar, and it's perfectly fine. Let me tell you how I set it up. Step one, get the app. You need the app to set it up. It's a free app. There's a lot of fake apps out there. Make sure you get the right app, and I have it right here. This is the app you want. It's completely free. Now, once you get the app, go ahead and click Setup. As soon as you hit setup, it has a little tutorial video that you could watch if you want. I just skipped through it because I didn't need it. The next step, it said, did you connect all of your equipment? So that's the next step I did. I took my modem and I went ahead and connected it to power. Then I connected the Ethernet cable to it, and then I ran the Ethernet cable to this panel. And I just have it sitting here on the panel. As soon as I did that, about 30 seconds later, it said, we need you to turn your satellite north. And it actually showed a compass on my phone, and I had it facing east. So I just rotated it 90 degrees. It said, you are now facing north. Enjoy your new internet service. That was it, guys. I couldn't believe it. So I just literally got my little smartphone out and I ran a speed test. So let's do it now. So I've got multiple networks here right now that I'm testing, but the main ones that I use obviously are Spectrum and now Starlink. And so I'm going to go far from here. I'm actually going to go into one of my other rooms. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go down into my studio where I do a lot of filming, and I also have TVs and a movie room and all that stuff. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to run that test. Now that's going to be closer to my mesh router node system that I have for Spectrum and farther from the Starlink, but I want to see if this is faster and if it's a stronger signal. That's really important to me. So I'm going to do a speed test really fast. So let's get down there right now. Let's go. All right, so I am down here in my movie room right now. So this is where I do a lot of the streaming. This is where I do a lot of my videos. I have a little backdrop over here where I sit at a desk. But over here is where I watch a lot of my movies. So this is the area that I want the fastest speed. I do live TV. I do all that right here, all streaming. So I want to make sure that I have the best signal right here. So let's go ahead and run a speed test on the current network that I have in this area. I'll use an app called Ookla, which is speedtest.net. So you could just go to the web if you want to check your speed and go to speedtest.net or download their app. So right now I'm connected to the Spectrum service. So we're going to go ahead and hit go, and we are going to do a speed test. So it's analyzing right now, and it will go up to the megabits per second on download first. As you can see, it's doing that right now, and then it's going to do the upload. So upload is like something like you upload to YouTube. You want a good speed for that. So upload's important for me if I'm uploading a lot of videos, but downloading is what you get when you are streaming. So we'll go ahead and do the downloads. You can see the speed there. It's actually pretty good speed right now. But again, Spectrum drops off a lot, and it could be good one day and bad the next day, good 1 hour, bad the next hour. They do a lot of throttling if they're getting high demand in my area. So they're just basically taking everybody's speed and just slowing everything down so it can make everything pretty steady. So as you can see, the upload's pretty good. Download, not bad. I can stream up to 4K with that. But you know what? We're going to switch over to Starlink now. So let's connect over to the Starlink. All right, so I'm connected now. So we're going to go ahead and run the same speed test right here on Spacex Starlink. Already it's flying. It is way faster and it just keeps going faster and faster. This is crazy speed, as I'm pretty excited about this. Now, the Spectrum service that I have is connected to a mesh system, so I get a signal all over. It's the fastest one you can get out there, and I'm telling you, it's way faster with just the regular router on Starlink. I don't know the range yet, so I'm gonna check out by the pool. I'm gonna check out my garage later, but I just wanted to show you in the main room here. Now, this is a level below where the router is. The router is up here, and you're already getting, there you go. Download's a little bit slower than Spectrum, but upload is a little bit slower with Spectrum. So that's something to consider if you do a lot of YouTube uploading, but not significant difference. And then the download is way faster. So streaming is just going to be super fast. And when I'm watching football this season, or if I'm watching UFC fights or anything like that, and I'm streaming it on the internet, it's not going to be slow. It's going to be super fast. All right, let me know down in the comment section what you thought about Starlink, as it was a tough decision for me, and I've been with Spectrum for years and years and years, and in this remote location, I don't have a lot of choices. And I've actually tested out a couple different satellite services. I've tested out different cell phone companies even. I don't even have a cell phone signal out here. It's just very rural, and so my choices were very minimal. And when Starlink came along, I was very intrigued, and I started asking neighbors. I even asked my UPS guy, and he said, Starlink. Everybody said, get Starlink. Why don't you have it where you live? It's the only reliable service out there. So I'm on the bandwagon, guys. I got the Starlink. I set it up. You saw all the speed tests here, but more than the speed, because you don't need to have super fast speed to be able to stream, but you need stable signal. You need a reliable signal, and that's what I'm looking forward to with Starlink. Guys, if you are already using Starlink, do me a favor, comment down below. Make sure you let me know your experiences, and also let me know if you're using the roam or you're using the residential, because I know there's a difference, and I know that with the roam, I've heard some people have some signal issues. But with residential, I haven't heard any complaints at all. So I'm very curious what your experience is. And if you've never used or never heard of it, hopefully you learned something. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and turn on notifications. Just click our channel name, hit the bell in the upper right-hand corner. It means a lot to me. It helps this channel, helps this video get out to a lot of people. Starlink seems like a really cool idea. I'm going to do a follow-up video in a month and let you know what my experience is so far. Just a few days I've used it, I've been pretty darn impressed. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again. Bye.